Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's a very good day. I got a early look for you, but it seems like even when I'm early, I'm still late. That's okay. We had a shock drop on the sneakers app, a shock drop that wasn't very shocking at all. News travels fast, word spreads, and today is very, very difficult to actually be shocked about a surprise release. But all that being said, I have a shoe that's been missing since 2010. I got the box right here. And speaking of the box, you're going to notice that there's no Just Do It tape on there. And I'm not quite sure what the motive behind that is, but I know some people are very appreciative. Some folks are not very happy about their packages being left on their doorstep, especially with the Just Do It tape all over it. It's been renamed the Just Steal It tape by a lot of people. So thankfully, I don't have that issue, but here we go. Now, this did come to me from the shock drop again, delivered by UPS. And this one's from Lebanon, Indiana, instead of the Memphis plant. So we'll see what's going on here. Pop this guy open and talk about it. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and make sure you don't miss any more drops. I'm trying to get to 1K before the end of the year. It's a tall ask, but if you guys will go ahead and retweet, and share, and tell your friends about me, real, raw, and uncut, honest opinions is what this channel is all about. Little tradition that we do on this channel right here. Kids sleeping. Hope I didn't wake them up. You see the box. Let's take a nice long look at it. Of course, it is the cool gray colorway. Looking all around, 2 shades of gray, and pretty nice box. To be a Jordan 11. Size tag does read Air Jordan 11 Retro. Medium gray, multicolor, a bunch of grays. 50 shades of gray there, I say. Open up the lid. I'm gonna toss this guy to the side too, because this is my personal pair. Black plastic paper on the inside, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, there they go. Back for the first time since 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present to you the Air Jordan 11 Cool Gray. Like I mentioned, back for the first time since 2010, the Air Jordan 11 Cool Gray makes its debut, or should I say its return? That's more accurate. You have this wonderful silhouette, full of the features that you have come to grow and love. Patent leather mid here. That's the high cut patent leather that's very similar to the OG release. Phylon material that is free of the little nipples that are typically on the shoe. Clear icy blue outsole, which is just, really great looking on this shoe. Herringbone traction, that's a fan favorite of a lot of people, including Nightwing over there at Wear Testers. Carbon fiber shank plate for stability, weight savings, and rigidity. MJ loves the Air Jordan 11, and you can see why. What I was expecting on the upper of the shoe is that bullet mesh. Now, I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's a special type of mesh that was used in the construction of the shoe. Now, for those who don't know a little bit about the construction of the Air Jordan 11, Tinker Hatfield designed this shoe in secret. He actually designed this shoe when MJ retired the first time. And no one was sure whether or not MJ was going to come back, but Tinker decided to take it upon himself and design the shoe in secret. So, he looked at some game tape. He saw that MJ, when he was making hard cuts to the basket or wherever he was going, his foot would actually roll over in the Jordan 8, I guess at the time was the last one that MJ wore. And so he made this patent leather to be a little bit more durable to stop MJ's foot from rolling. He also made the upper that ballistic mesh to be able to be durable and withstand the constant cutting and moving. This particular upper is of a suede feeling. Now there's a lot of folks who got the 11 low of this particular shoe who said that the suede was a lot more premium than what they see here. I don't particularly mind it. Jordan 11 for me is a luxury shoe overall, and would have nicer materials been nicer on here? Yeah, of course, but this is still pretty nice. You have a nice white rope lace, a fat rope lace, and for anyone, again, who's wondering, it's inspired by the actual net, the actual basketball net. Pretty nice touch. So there's a lot of things that's to like about this shoe. This is Michael Jordan's favorite shoe, which I've heard at least. This is the only shoe that does not have a Dornbecker release because, it's just near and dear to MJ's heart. Now, of the original colorways of the Jordan 11, I believe they are the Concord, the Bread, and the Space Jam. Oh, and also the Columbia. Each of those shoes Jordan wore on court, and I believe even the Columbia he wore during the All-Star game. Now, this particular shoe, again, didn't come out until 2001, but he did manage to wear this shoe several times on court during his Washington Wizards playing days. The shoe re-retroed in 2010, and again, not until now, the year of our Lord 2021. Nevertheless, on the side, you do have that stitched or embroidered Jumpman, and on the back, you do have the number 23. Now that number varies from model to model. Sometimes it's a 45 and the number 23. So for those of you who aren't in the know, the reason why the number 45 is screen printed on the back of the Jordan 11s because when MJ came back, his number 23 had already been retired. And so he had to go with a different number, and he chose 45. So MJ actually ended up wearing the Concords prior to them being ready for release. In actuality, he was actually fine for wearing those shoes a little bit early because it didn't have the proper team colors in it. And this is actually why the Space Jam came out. It was the first Jordan 11 sanctioned by the league to be able to be worn with his uniform. But again, by this time, he was already on the Washington Wizards in 2001, and the number 23 was able to be used for this particular model. Of course, there's that gray interior sock liner. And as I always say, I hope the camera picks this up. But if you look at the insole, it should be a nice gray colorway with a white Jumpman on the inside. In addition to the upper being of that nice suede material, the tongue itself also is made of that nice suede. It's at least a suede or a short hair nubuck. I can't be sure which. I'm going to slide this back a little bit, and hopefully you can see the stitch tag there that has Jumpman Jordan written on sideways on the inside of it. One of the things that a lot of sneaker collectors, especially those who are OG fanatics, are going to be really happy about is the shape of the shoe. Now, if you're looking at the shoe, it might not be obvious at first glance, but the actual toe box shape is one of a slanted down, pointier shape, as opposed to a more recent release, for example, like the Space Jam. Hopefully this is illustrated by the camera. But if you take a look at the Space Jam, you can tell that the toe box has a pointier, almost bulbous shape compared to the sleeker, slanted shape of the Jordan 11 Cool Gray. This particular shape is closer to the OG release than this particular one. Just for reference, there's the number 45 on the back of the shoe. So here's another little interesting tidbit. If you grab a pair of Jordan 11s that's older than, I believe, even the Space Jams as of 2016, on the left shoe, you take note that the Jumpman, the basketball is headed towards the front of the shoe. That's 2016 and newer, I should say. Now, 2016 and previous, or at least as far back as the Legend 11s when they came back out, the Jumpman's basketball is headed towards the back of the shoe. The original release of the left shoe of the Jordan 11 had the basketball just like this, pointed towards the front of the shoe. So it's really a good time to be a sneaker collector, but Brand Jordan has started this remaster program. So during the remaster program, it seems as if Brand Jordan has started to try to take the newer shoes and add some of the accuracy of the old shoes to it. The size, the shaping, the molds of all the shoes of the past are making their way towards the present. And that's with new materials, new technology, and it's just a great thing. It's never been a better time to be a sneakerhead for my liking than right now. So again, that's the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays. So I'm gonna go outside, put these guys on feet. Let me know what you think about these shoes down in the comments. Releasing for $225 on December 11th, the Air Jordan 11 Cool Gray makes its return. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe again. Trying to get to 1K. I appreciate you guys, and there's more heat coming. So the next one, I'm out of here.